hidden in narrow streets, broken houses, tired families, and young people who wake up every morning with the same heavy question in their hearts. Will our life ever change? This series take us into the hidden side of Istanbul and show us that behind every dream there is a price, behind every smile there is a pain, and behind every victory there may be a wound that no one can see. The heart of the story is Imar. He is young, brave, and full of hope, but his hope is not simple. It is not the soft kind of hope that comes from comfort. His hope is born from hunger, struggle, loss, and pressure. Imar does not dream because life is easy. He dreams because life is hard. He sees football as more than a game. For him, football is a door. It is a way out of Ziyakir. It is a chance to help his family, protect the people and lives, and prove that a boy from a forgotten neighborhood can still stand in front of world with pride. Is not shown like a normal background. It feels like a living character. The streets carry the voice of children, then hunger of fathers, the silence of mother, and the neighborhood. Everyone, but that does not mean everyone understood each other. Some people hide their pain behind jokes. Some hide their fear behind anger. Some hide their guilt behind big words. And some, like Imar, carry everything inside and still try to walk forward. The latest update of the series make the story more intense because the drama is no ignore only about the dream. No, now the dream itself is becoming dangerous. Imar want to rise, but the higher he tries to go, the more he begins to understand that success is not always clean. A poor young man may have talent, but talent alone is not enough when powerful people control the doors. Football looks like a fair game on the field, but outside the field, there are deals, lies, pressure, and people who use dream like business. Imar thinks he is chasing his own future, but slowly he starts to see that others may already be planning the future for him. This is where Altı Istanbul becomes deeper than a simple youth drama. It takes a painful question when a poor person finally gets a chance. Is that chance really freedom? Is it another kind of trap? Imar want to believe that hard work will save him. He want to believe that him, but the world around him do not that simple. Some people do not care about as a friend, not as a young man with feelings, but as a ticket, a tool, or a way to repair their own broken dream. Imar's father is one of the most complicated figures in the story. He is not a simple bad man, and he is not a simple good father. He is a man who once had dream of his own. This dream were crushed, and now he looks at Imar as a second chance. But this is the danger when a father start living through his son. Love can turn into pressure, may tell himself that everything he does not for Imar future, but deep inside part of him is also fighting for his own lost pride. He wants Imar to win, but he also wants to win through Imar. That make his love heavy. It makes every conversation between father and son feel like a match where no one now that rule. Zahra, Imar's mother, brings another kind of pain. She carries the kind of sadness that does not need loud words. She is a mother who has seen too much, lost too much, and still tries to keep her family standing. Her strength is quiet, but it is powerful. In many homes, mothers are the walls that stop the family from falling apart. They absorbed angry, fear, disappointment, and grief, but no one asks how much weight those walls can carry. Zara's story shows us that family pain does not always explode in one big sense. Sometimes it sits at the dinner table, sometimes it lives in silence, sometimes it looks like a mother starting at, at her child and wondering how to protect him from the same word that already broke her heart. Adds another emotional layer to the story. He is a man who has also been wounded, become important because he understands young people in a way many adults do not. He knows that boys like Imar do not only need trying, they need someone to believe in them without using them. They need audience without control. They need a have that does not push them into a deal, a lie, or a dangerous path. Presence gives the series a soft but still painful side. He reminds us that broken people can still become shelter for others. Their friendship between Imad, Hassan, and Mart is one of the strongest part of the series. These boys are not rich. They do not have safe future waiting for them. They do not have easy choice, but they have each other. Their friendship is loud, funny, messy, loyal, and sometimes full of mistakes. They fight, joke, dream, and fall together in a place like friendship is not only friendship, it is protection, it is family, it is the only thing that make a hard life feel less lonely. But the series also show that when more than failure, when Himar gets closer to his dream. His friend may feel proud, but they may also feel are afraid of being left behind. This is where the episode 5 direction feels important. The story is moving toward a place where Himar will have to choose what kind of person he want to become. He can chase fame, money, and escape, but he must decide what he is already to lose on the way. Will he lose his innocence? Will he lose his friend? Will he lose the girl who sees him not as a football star but as a human being? Will he lose the part of himself that still belongs to this question make the drama stronger because the real fight is not only on the football field. The real fight is inside Imar's heart. Na's place in the story brings the contrast between two different worlds. She comes from a life that looks brighter and easier from the outside, but her own world also has lies, control, and emotional prison. This is an important point. The series does not say rich people have no problem and poor people have all the pain. Instead, it shows that pain change shape depending on where you live in. Pain may come from poverty, lack of chances, and fear of tomorrow. In the upper side of the city, pain may come from family secrets, fake relationships, social pressure, and people who smile were hiding the truth. Naz and Imar are different. Both are searching for something real. The connection can become one of the emotional centers of the series because it is not only romance, it is also a meeting of two worlds that normally do not speak honesty to each other. Imar may see Naz as someone from a life he can never fully enter. Naz may see Imar as someone who carries a truth that she been missing. But love between two different worlds is never easy in Turkish drama. It brings jealousy, family pressure, class difference, secrets, and dangerous choices. If their bond grows stronger, it will not only make them happy, it will also make enemy nervous. The title Altı, Üstü, also feels meaningful. It suggests that upper and lower side of Istanbul, these visible and hidden lives, the people who live above for format and those who survive below pressure, but it can also mean something deeper. Every character has an upper side and a lower side. The upper side is what they show to people, the lower side, what they hide, show ambition but undreamt. There is fear and all fear failure. Zahra show patience but under the rent there is grief. Imar show courage, but underneath there is confusion. Nas show calmness, but there is a search for truth. Drink show guidance, but under drink there is a guilt and loneliness. There, the series become powerful when these hidden sides start coming out. What makes this show interesting is that it does not build drama only with big event. It builds drama through pressure. Every character is begin pressed by something. Imar is pressed by poverty and expectations, is pressed by his own broken past. Zara is pressed by family pain. Naz is pressed by secrets, is pressed by memory. The friends are pressed by the fear of begins nothing in a city that only respect winners. This pressure is what creates the emotional fire of the series. When people are pushed too hard, they either break, change, or fight back. The football story gives the drama a strong engine because football is easy to understand but emotionally powerful. A match has clear rule, but life does not on the field. Imar can prove himself with his fit, his speed, and his scores outside the field. He must deal with people who smile while hiding plans. This difference is important. Imar may be talent in football, but he is still learning the game of life. Not every opponent wears a jersey. Says opponent sit at the table. Some call themselves family. Some act like friends. Some offer help but accept loyalty in return. The coming episode can open May strong story path. Imar may get closer to a professional chance, but that chance may come with a hidden conditions, may push harder and create a crack between himself and his son. Zara may discover that the family future is began built on a painful secret. Naz may learn something about her Imar and facing his own world. The friends may begin to feel that Imar's dream is not trying all of them together anymore. There are not just plot points, there are emotionally bombs waiting to explode. A strong YouTube script about the series should not only say what happened, it should explain why it matters. The real attraction of Üstü is not only the story of a poor boy trying to become a footballer. Many shows have shown poor boys with big dream. What makes his one emotionally he is the way every dream is tied of family, class, shame, pride, love, and sacrifices. Imar is not running only towards success. He is running away from a life that keeps telling him to stay small. But the question is, when he finally away from a life that keep telling him to stay small. But the question finally researched the door of success, will he still be the same Imar who started the journey? This is the kind of a story that can become more powerful with each episode because the foundation is emotional. Is emotional Viewers cannot with Imar because may people pressure of begin that hope of house. They understand the fear of failing when everyone is watching. They understand the pain of living in a city where dreams are everywhere but chance are not given equally. Istanbul is this series is beautiful but it is not gentle. It gives light to some people and show shadow to others. Imar is trying to cross free from shadow to light, but every step has a cost. The latest promo direction suggests that Imar's confidence will rise, but rising confidence can be dangerous when the world around him is full of trap. When a young man starts believing that he will reach big palace place, he may also start cutting these ties with the people who kept him alive before success come. This is where the emotional conflict can become sharp. If Imar say he will go far without someone beside him, it means that dream is no longer only a dream. It has become a wall between him and another person. The audience will not to now how is living behind why he say it, and whether he truly means it or speak from pain. This kind of line is powerful because success stories often look beautiful from far away, but inside them there are separation. As person cannot rise without changing. The question is whether that change makes him stronger or colder. In my journey, my test question is whether that change makes him stronger this deeply. If he becomes stronger, he cannot protect his family and friends. He become colder, he may win the world but lose his soul. That is emotional danger of story. Altı Istanbul also has the chance to speak to young viewers becomes because it show our truth. May young people feel talent is not enough. If the system is against you, you may be smart, brave, and hardworking, but if you are born in the wrong state, you must fight twice as much to be seen. This is way Imar football dream matters. It is not only sport dream; it is a fight to be visible. He wants the world to look at him and say, "You are not nothing." That simple need can push a person very far. But the series also warns us that when someone is desperate to be seen, others can use that desperation. That can offer a construct, a promise, a shortcut, or a fake kindness and control. This lesson may be the hardest part of his journey. The people who hurt us are not always clear enemies. Sometimes they are people who say, I am doing this for you. Sometimes they are people who love us but do not know how to love without controlling. Sometimes they are people who see our talent and forget our humanity. In the end, the beginning of Altı Istanbul gives us a strong emotionally map. We have a poor nigger boyhood full of life and pain. We have young hero with a big dreams. We have a friend whose ambition can become dangerous. We have mother whose whose silence hides deep suffering. He have friends who may be tested by success. We have a young woman from another world who may become a mirror for Imar's truth. We have a mentor figure crying his own words, and above all, we have Istanbul, a city that watch everyone but save no one of Viri. This is where the series has strong potential. It can be a story about football, but it can also become a story about class, family, guilt, love, and identity. It can show us that the biggest match in life is not played in a stadium. It is played inside the heart, instead, inside the home, inside the streets where people learn to survive before they learn to dream. Imad may win match, but his real victory will be staying human in a world that want to turn him into a product, a symbol, or someone else. Second chance for now, the most success will do pull them into storm. Will it lift his friend or create distance between them? Will learn to love his son without using him? Will Zahra find peace after so much pain? Will Trank forgiven himself by saving someone else? This question will decide the real power of the coming episode. Altı Istanbul begins with poverty, football, friendship, and family pain, but under underneath it all, it is Istanbul dignity. Every character wants dignity in a different way. Imar wants dignity through success. Brahm wants dignity through his son's rise. Zahra wants dignity through keeping her family alive. Naz wants dignity through truth. Trunks want dignity through radium option. The friends want dignity through loyalty and survival. This is what makes the drama human. People do not only want money, they want to feel that their life has value. That is why viewers should keep watching carefully. Every small choice in the story can become important later. A father pressure A mother's silence, a friend's jealousy, a young woman's secret, a coach's regret, and a boy's dream can all crush into each other. When that happens, this series will no longer be only about who wins on the field, it will become about who survive the truth when all the hidden lies come out. Section 1. And here, with a clear picture, Imar is standing at the edge of change. Behind his is the place that raised him with pain and love. In front of him is Istanbul, brighter side, full of promises but also full of danger. Around him are people who need him, people who love him, people who use him, and people who may betray him. His dream is finally moving, but movement can be dangerous when the road is not clean. The next part of the story should force on him. Imar's first real taste of success begins to change the people around him and how the same dream that once united everyone may slowly become the reason they start falling apart. Ultimate Istanbul is not only a story about one young man and one poor neighborhood. It is a story about the two faces of a big city. One face shines with light, money, cars, tall buildings, and people who believe his life is always moving forward. The other face stay hidden in narrow streets, broken house, tired families, and young people who wake up every morning with the same heavy question in their hearts: will our life ever change? This series take us to into hidden side of Istanbul and show us that behind every dream there is a price, behind every smile there is a pain, and behind every victory there may be one that no can see. Their heart of the story is Imal. He is young, brave, and full of hope, but his hope is not simple. It is not soft kind of people comes from comfort. His hope pressure. Imar does not dream because life is easy. He dreams because life is hard. He sees football as more than a game. For him, football is a dream because life is hard. Door. It is a chance to help his family, protect the people he loves, and prove that a boy from a forgotten neighborhood can still stand in front of world with pride. Is not shown like a formal background, it is feel like a living character. These secrets carry the voice of children, the anger of fathers, the silence of mother, and the neighborhood. Everyone now, everyone, but that does not mean everyone understand each other. Some people hide their pain behind jokes, some hide their fear behind anger, some hide their guilt behind big words, and some like him are carry everything inside us still try to walk about toward forward. The latest update of this series make the story more intense because the drama is no longer only about dream. No, now the dream itself is becoming dangerous. Imar want to rise, but the higher he tries to go, the more he begins to understand that success is not rise but the higher. Stories always clean. A poor young man may have talent, but talent all one is not enough when powerful people control the door. Football looks like a fair game on the field, but outside the field there are deals, lies, pressure, and people who use dream like business. Imar thinks he is chasing his own future, but slowly he starts to set that other may already be planning that future for him. There is where Ulti Istanbul becomes deeper than a simple youth drama. It is ask a painful question: when a poor person finally gets a chance, is that chance really freedom or it's another kind of trap? Imar want to believe that hard work will save him. He want to believe that if he runs faster, plays better, and stay honest, life will reward him. But the world around him is not that simple. Some people do do not care about him, but the world around him is not simple. honesty. Some people only care about winning. Some people Imar not as a son, not as a friend, not as a young man with feelings, but as a ticket, a tool, or a way they repair their own broken dreams. Imar fathers is one of the most complicated figures in the story. He is not a simple bad man, and he is not simple good father. He is a man who once had dream of his own, whose dreams were crushed, and now he looked at Imar as a second chance. But this is the danger when a father starts living through his son. Love can turn into pressure. May tell himself that everything he does not Imar future, but deep inside, part of him is also fighting for his own lost pride. He want Imar to win, but he also want to win through Imar. That makes his love heavy. It makes every conversation between father and son feel like a match where no one now the rules. Zara, Imar's mother, brings another kind of pain. She carries the kind of sadness that does not need loud words. She is mother who has seen too much, lost too much, and still tries to keep her family standing. Her strength is quiet, but it's powerful. In many homes, mother are the walls that stop the family from falling apart. They observe anger, fear, disappointment, and grief, but no one asks much weight those walls can carry. Sometimes it sits at the dinner table, sometimes it lives in silence, sometimes it looks like a mother staring at her children and wondering how to protect him from the same world that already broken her heart. Trank adds another emotional layer to the story. He is man who has also been wounded by life. His part is not clean of pain, and his heart is not free from regret, but he becomes important because he understands young people in a way from many adults do not. He know that boy like Imar do not only need trying, they need someone to believe in them without using them. They need guidance without control. They need a hand that does not push them into a deal, a lie, or a dangerous path. Drank's presence gives the series a softer but still painful side. He reminded us that broken people can still become shelter from others. The friendship between Imar, Hassan, Sadiq, and Mart in one of the strongest part of this series. These boys are not rich. They do not have safe future waiting for them. They do not have easy choice, but they have each other. Their feeling is loud, funny, messy, loyal, and sometimes full of mistakes. They fight, jokes, dream, and full of together in a place where, like Zikria, friendship is not only friendship, it's protection, it is a family, it is the only thing that makes a harder life feel less lonely. But the series also shows that when one friend start moving upward, the balance can change. Success can test friendship more than failure. When Imar gets closer to his dream, his friends may feel proud, but they may also feel afraid of being left behind. This Alti Ustu Istanbul also have the chance to speak to young viewers because it shows a truth many young people feel. Talent is not enough if the system is against you. You may be smart, brave, and hardworking, but if you are born in the wrong street, you must fight twice as much to be seen. This is where Imar football dream matters. It is not only a sport dream; it is a fight to be visible. He want the world to look at him and say, "You are not nothing." That simple need can push a person very far. But the series also warned us that when someone is desperate to be seen, others can use that desperation. They can offer a contract, a promise, a shortcut, or a fake kindness. They can turn a dream into a chain. Imar must learn the difference between real support and control. This lesson may be the hardest part of his journey. The people who hurt us and control this lesson may be the hardest part of his journey. The people who hurt us are not always clear enemies. Sometimes they are people who say, I am doing this for you. Sometimes they are people who love us but do not know how to love without controlling. Sometimes they are people who see our talent and forget our humanity. In the end, beginning of Altı Istanbul gives us a strong emotional map. We have a poor neighborhood full of life and pain. We have a young hero with a big dream. We have a father whose ambition can become dangerous. We have a mother whose silence hides deep suffering. We have a friend who may be tested by success. We have a young woman from another world who many become a mirror of Imar truth. We have a monitor figure trying his own warn. And above all, we have Istanbul, a city that watch everyone but save no one of free. This is where the series has strong potential. It can be a story about football, but it can also become a story about classic family, guilt, love, and identity. I can show us that the biggest match in life is not played in a sultan. It is played inside the heart, inside the home, inside the street where people learn to survive before they learn to dream. Imar may win my match, but his real victory will be staying human in a world that want to turn him into a product assemble or someone else second chance. For now, the most important question is not whether Imar will success. The real question is not success will do not him. Will it heal his family or break it more? Will it bring him closer to Nas or pull them into a storm? Will it left his friend or create distance between them? Will Biram learn to love his son without using him? Will Zara find place after so much pain? Will Trank forgive him by saving someone else? This question will decide the real power of the coming episode. Altı Istanbul begins with poverty, football, friendship, and family pain, but underneath it all, it is about dignity. Every character wants dignity in a different way. Imar wants dignity through success. Biram wants dignity through his son's rise. Zahra wants dignity through keeping her family alive. Naz wants dignity through redemption. The friend want dignity through loyalty and survive. This is what make the dream human. People do not want money. They want to feel that their life has value. That is why viewers should keep watching carefully. Every small choice in the story can become important later. A father pressure, a mother silence, a friend jealousy, a young woman's secret, a coach's regret, and a boy dream can call all crush into each other. When the happens, the series will not longer be only about who wins on the field. It will become about who survives the truth when all the hides lies outcome. Section 1 ends her with a clear picture. Imar is standing at the edge of change. Behind his is the place that rise with pain and love. In front of him is Istanbul brighter side full of promises but also love, also full of danger. Around him are love who need him, people who love him, people who use him, and people who may betray him. His dream is finally moving, but movement cannot be dangerous when the road is not clean. The next part of the story should focus on how Amar's first real taste of success begins to change the people around him, and how the same dream that once united everyone may slowly become the reason they start feeling apart. Section 2 begins with the feeling that Imar's life is no longer stand in one place. In the first part of the story, he was a young man with a dream, a family, a group of loyal friends, and a neighborhood that held him like both a home and a cage. But now the dream has started to move. The door that once looked far away has opened a little. That should feel like happiness, but in Altı, happiness never comes alone. It comes with fear, pressure, jealousy, and question. Imar may be closer to a better life, but every step he takes toward that better life also pulls him away from the life he has always known. The most powerful thing about Imar's jealousy journey is that he does not only want success for himself. If he only wanted fame, money, and attention, his story would be simple. But Imar carries other people's hope on his back. He carries his father's broken dream, his mother's silent prayer, his friends' expectations, and his own need to prove that he is mother's silent prayers more than the street he come from. This is where his struggles feel heavy. When he wins, everyone around him feels like they have won too, but when he fails, it will not feel like on one failure. It will feel like the whole neighborhood has lost something. That is a dangerous kind of pressure for any young person. A dream should give strength, but when too many people depend on it, the dream can become a burden. Imar may smile when people praise him, but inside he knows the truth. He knows that one wrong move can destroy the hope that everyone has placed in him. He knows that his father is move can destroy the hope that everyone placed. He knows that his watching him like a man watching his last chance. He now that his friend want to believe he will take them with him. He now that his mother want peace, not glory, and somewhere deep in his heart, Imar now that if become successful, he may no longer belong fully to the people who made him. This is where the story become more emotionally. Imar is standing between two worlds. One word is where people live with little but feel everything deeply. The other world is upper side of Istanbul, where money, power, and status decide how people are treated. Imar is not fully accepted in the world yet, but he has already started to touch it. He has started to see how people speak when they believe they are above others. He has started to underestimate that talent can open a door, but it does not protect the heart. The rich side of the city may offer him opportunity, but it also try to change him. In Imar now by his name, his family, his friend, and his past, people may gossip about him, argue with him, or accept too much from him, but they know who is difference must matters. A poor neighborhood can be harsh, but it can also be real. A powerful word can be polite, but it can also be good. Imar must learn this different fast because not everyone who smiles at him on sight. Abraham, his father, becomes more important in this stage of the story. Love for Imar is mixed with pride, fear, and all disappointment. He wants his son to rise because he believes Imar deserves better, but he also wants Imar's success to clean the pain of his own past. This makes Biram dangerous without making him a villain. He may truly love his son, but love becomes harmful when it refuses to silence. He wants Imar to move forward, but he does not always ask what Imar wants. He see a future, but maybe he does not see the young man standing in front of him. Every time Biram speak about Imar's future, there is a hidden pain behind his word. He is not only talking; as a father, he is talking as a man who once believed life would give him something and then watch that belief break. When people lose their one dream, they sometimes try to continue it through their children. They tell themselves this sacrifices, they will themselves. This is love, but for children it can feel like a heavy chain. Imar may begin to ask him whether he is chasing his one dream or finishing his father's unfinished fight. The question can create a deep crack between father and son. Imar needs support, but he also needs space. Biram gives pressure when Imar needs space. He gives commands when Iman needs trust. He gives anger when Iman needs understanding. This does not mean Biram is heartless. It means he's a afraid fathers often speak like anger than their fear the world will crush their children. So they try to control everything before the world can do it. But control does not save a child. Sometimes it pushes him toward the same danger the father wanted to avoid. Zara watched all of this from the quiet side of the house. Her silence is not weakness, it is the silence of a woman who has survived many short terms, and now that loud words do not always stop pain. She sees Bram's pressure, she sees Imar tired eyes, and she sees the house becoming tense. A mother can often understand the coming break before anyone else admits it. Zara may not have power in the outside world, but inside the anyone else family she crisis emotionally trust. She now when a dream is becoming too expensive, Zara role is important because she reminds the audience that success is not only thing a family need. A family also need peace, honesty and care. Biram may think Imar's success will fix everything, but Zara understands that money cannot repair every want. If the family breaks emotionally, when then even victory will taste better. She may not say this in big speeches, but her eye can say it. Her worry is not only that Imar may fail, her deeper fear is that Imar may win and still lose himself. This is one of the biggest, this is one of the best emotional lines this series can follow. Many stories show poor families dreaming of money, but Altı Üstü can show something more truthful. It they started Imar want to help his family, but what if helping them means becoming distant from them? What if his father pride grow stronger than his love? What if his friend began to him see as different? What if his mother feels she is losing her son to a world she cannot either? The friend are another stronger part of the section. Hassan, Sadiq and Mart are not just side character. They are the mirror of Imar all life. They carry this street humor, loyalty, anger, and innocence with them. Imar can still be normal. He can laugh without thinking of contrast, club pressure, or future plan. But this comfort may not last forever. Even when one friend gets closer to success, the group changes even if no one wants it. The friend who fries may feel guilty. The friends who say stay behind may feel abandoned. This pain can grow quietly. At first, everyone may celebrate Imar's chance. They may say, our brother will make it. They may joke that he will become famous and by them all something. They may act proud, but under the jokes, they many be fair. They many wonder if will he still sit with us when he becomes someone important. They may worry he will still remember the street where he ran with us. They may worry will we become only a money in his success story. These thoughts can create jealousy not because they hate Imar but because they love and fear losing him. This is very human kind of jealousy. It is not the jealousy of enemies, it is the jealousy of people who feel life is moving forward for one person will they remain stuck. Hassan, Sadiq and Mar may all react differently. One may hide his pain behind jokes, one may become anger without admitting the real reason. One may try to protect Imar but feel useless. One may make a mistake because he wants to prove he also matters. This can give the friendship story more depth and stop it from becoming simple. Imar will also have to understand something painful. He cannot save everyone only by becoming successful. This is hard truth. Many people from poor areas dream that one person will rise and lift the whole group, but life is not that easy. Imar may get one chance, one concert and one part, but he cannot carry every friend, but every neighborhood, every family problem, and every old wound on his shoulders. If he tries, he may break. If he does not, other may say he changed. This is the trap of becoming the hope of everyone. The latest direction around the next episode promo gives the feeling for more force. Imar seems ready to speak with confidence, maybe even with anger when a person says the staring to create separation. Such a line is not only romantic or dramatic, it is a sign that the dream is changing. Imar relationship he is beginning in to imagine a future where some people are not included, their audience will not do now. Whether this is the real, whether he say it in pain, or whether someone has pushed him into a harder version of himself. If the line is directed toward someone he loves, then it becomes even more painful. Love and emotion often fight in Turkish drama because both demand loyalty. Love says and ambition stay close. Ambition say to higher, go higher. Love want to honesty. Ambition sometimes needs sacrifice. Love asks for time. Ambition takes all time away. Imar is young, and young people often believe they can keep everything. They believe they can win. Love protect family, remain loyal to friend and never change. But life slowly teaches that every road asks for a price. Naz is central to this emotional price. This she is not only a love interest, she respect a different Istanbul, a different language and a different way of saying life. Imar may feel drawn to her because she looks beyond his poverty and see his soil. Nas may feel drawn to Imar because he has a raw truth that her one world lack, but this connection is fragile because they come from different sides of the city. They love if it grow will not be a soft road, it will become a bridge, and bridges are always attacked for both sides. Nas may understand Imar in way others do not. She may see that he is not just proud, not just angry, not just ambition. She may see the wanted boy behind the strong face, but Imar may also misunderstand Naz. He may think her life is easy because she comes from comfort. He may not see her hidden passion at first. This can create conflict. Poor pain and rich pain are different, but both can hurt. Naz may have money around her, but she may not have freedom. Imar may have love around him, but he may not have opportunity. Their bond can grow when they realize both are trapped in different ways. This is where the series can become more mature. it can avoid showing one side as completely good and the other as completely bad. Has warmth, but it also has pressure, gossips, and fear. The upper world has comfort, but it also has control, loneliness, and false smiles. Imar and Naz may become two people trying to escape two different catch, but when two trapped people fall in love, they do not automatically become free. Sometimes they bring their catch with them. Nas may also become a target because of Imar. If people around Imar see her as a direction, they may try to separate them. Biram may believe she weakness Imar focus. Imar friend may think she is pulling him away from the nigger borrowed people from Na's word may see Imar as unsuitable, dangerous, or temporary. This give the relationship strong dramatic tension. They may not only fight each other, they may fight the opinion of every around them. Imar's biggest emotional weakness is pride and can protect a poor young man from humiliation, but it can also make him blind. Imar has probably learned from life that if he sharply when he feels attacked, he does not want pity, he does not want to look weak, but love requires a person to be soft. Sometimes friendship requires honesty, family requires listening. If Imar pride grow too much, it may protect him too from enemies but hurt the people who love him. Biram also has pride, but he's also is older and more wounded. Imar pride say, I will prove myself. Biram pride say, my life was not wasted. This too pride can crush. Biram may see Imar independence as disrespect. Imar may see Biram guidance as control. Both may be partly right, and that is what makes the conflict strong. A weak people who both carry trust but cannot hear each other. Trink can become the person who understands this conflict better than anyone. He has seen dream rise and fall. He now the football world is not only about talent. He now young prize can be used, pressed, broken, and placed, replaced. He also now father like Brom can become blind because of hope. Turkish job is not only to train Imar. His real job may be protect Imar from becoming another lost young man, but Trank himself is not fully headed. A person who guides other may still be lost inside. The makes Trank interesting. In he may want to Imar because he would not save someone else before. Maybe he sees the Imar a chance for redemption. Maybe Imar remind him of his own past, his own failure, or someone he once loved. The best mentor character are never perfect. They guide other feel fighting their own ghost. Trunk can be that kind of character. His advance may be wise, but his heart may still carry guilt. His calm face may be hide years of regret. If Trank becomes closer to Imar, Bram may feel threatened. This can create another strong conflict. Biram may not like another many influencing his son may he may feel that Trek is taking his place. He may believe that only understand what Iman need, but sometimes a young man needs someone outside the family to guide him because family love can be too emotionally. Trank may see Iman more clearly because he is not tied to that. Love can be emotionally same one. Birham sees his son but also sees his own past. Trank sees a player, a young man, and a warning sign. The football side of the story should also become sharper in this section. Imar talent is the key that opens the door, but the football world can be full of tests. He may face players who look down on him. He may face coaches who doubt him. He may face players who look down on him. He may face coaches against who talk sweetly but think only of money. He may face rich boy who have better training, better concussion and more confidence because life always spotted them. Imar must prove himself not once but again and again. Every mistake he makes may be judged harder because he comes from the lower side. This is unfair, but it is true to life. Some people are allowed to fail many times because they have protection. Others are not allowed to fall once. Imar belongs to the second group. He cannot easily make mistake. He cannot appear lazy, angry, or unstable. He must be better, clean, stronger, and more patient than others just to receive the same respect. This pressure can create anger, and anger, if uncontrolled, can destroy opportunity. Imar's real test will be learning how to carry fire without burning his own future. On the field, Imar's anger may give him strength. It may make him run harder, fight longer, and refuse to give up. But outside the field, the same anger may make him speak too fast, trust the wrong person, or push away someone who loves him. This is a good emotionally conflict from the character. His strongest quality can also become his biggest danger. The same pride that makes him rise can make him fall. The same loyalty that make him beautiful can make him easy to manipulate. The same dream that gives him life can take place from him. Will feel the change to a poor neighborhood. Notice everything. If Imar start dressing differently, people will take. If he stops become to the usually place, people will talk. If he is seen with Naz, people will talk. If he gets a chance, people will praise him in public and question him in private. Some will say he is our boy, others will say he public and question him in private. Some will say he is our boy, others will say he him because they think he may become useful. This is how success begins. Before success even arrives, this can make Imar feel trapped in a new way. Before poverty trapped him, now expectations traps him. He may begin to miss the old days when he was only one of the boy. That is the strange pain of change. People dream of leaving struggle, but when change begins, they feel the sadness of losing the familiar. May be hard, but it is home. Imar may begin to feel that people only value him when he is useful. His father value his future. The football world value his talent. The neighborhood value his hope. Maybe even some friend value what he may become. But Naz may be the one person who sees him without needing him to win. That can be powerful. It can also scare him when someone loves without the mask. We cannot hide easily. Imar may push Naz away not because he does not care, but because she sees too much. She may see the fear behind his confidence, and that may can him uncomfortable. Naz may also be facing pressure from her own side. Her family or social circle may not accept Imar. They may judge his neighborhood the manners is because that can be powerful. It can also scare him when someone love without the mask. We cannot hide easily. Imar may push Naz away not because he does not care, but because she sees too much. She may see the fear behind has confidence, and that can make him uncomfortable. Nas may also be facing pressure from her outside, her family or social circle may not accept Imar. They may judge his neighborhood, his manners, his past, or his lack of money. They may speak politely but cruelly. This can reveal the ugly side of class difference. People with power do not always insult openly. Sometimes they use soft words to make someone feel small. Imar, who already cries pride like armor, may react strongly to this. He may refuse to lock down upon, but if he reacts too much, people will say he is aggressive. This is another trap. Class difference is not only about money, it is about how people speak, what they accept, what they fear, and what they believe they deserve. Nas may move through rich place naturally, while Imar may feel every look on him. Imar may know how to survive in place naturally, while Imar may feel every look on him. Imar may know how to survive in, but in Nas world the rules are different. Their people may hurt each other with silence, smiles, and hidden meaning. He may feel more alone a beautiful room than he ever felt in a poor street. This contrast can create excellent drama. The series can show Imar entertaining a place where everything looks clean and expensive, but emotionally it feels colder than its neighborhood. He may realize that the upper side of Istanbul is not heaven, it has its own darkness. People there also lie, betrayal, control, and hide shame. The difference is that they hide it behind nice clothes and careful words. Pain is loud in the upper world, pain is decorated. Imar moves between these two worlds. He may begin to change language around his friend. He may speak freely around football people. He may control himself around Nas. He may become softer around his father. He become defensive. This show that Imar is not only simple person, he is many version of himself depending on who stand in front of him. The question is which variant is real, or maybe all of them are real. That is there make him human. Biram not understand this change. He may see only on thing. Imar must not lose focus. For Biram, every emotional that does not have success may look like weakness, love may look like destruction, friendship may look like waste of time, rest may look like laziness, but people are not machines. Imar cannot run on pressure forever. If Biram keeps pushing, Imar may start hiding things from him, and when a son starts hiding his heart from his father, the relationship between more dangerous. Zahra may try to stop this distance, but she may be catch between them if she spots Imar. Biram may feel battered if she stayed silent. Imar may feel alone. This is the painful position of many mothers in family drama. They are asked to keep space, bridge, but bridges also break when too much weight is placed on them. At one point, she may need to speak stronger than before. A powerful future scan could show Zara telling Biram that Imar is not his second life. This kind of line word cut deeply because it would name the truth everyone feels but no one say. Many become angry, but deep inside he would now she is right. Imar is his son, not his repair. He is a young man, not at all. He is the right of to dream, but also the right to breathe. This theme can make the family story every strong. The friends may also have their own storylines that connect to Imari's. Hassan could be the one who stayed loyal but hides sadness, could be the one who makes a risky choice because he wants money or respect. Mart could be the one who feels invisible, should show a different face of youth in a poor neighborhood. One may dream of quick money, one may dream of love, one may dream of living, one may pretend not to dream at all because dreaming hurts. This matter because Imar's success will mean more if he understands that his friends are facing if they are only comic relief. The story becomes weak, but if they have their own fears, characters he is leaving behind young man who also wanted life to be fair, that can create guilt in him. He may feel like he has been chosen whole others were forgotten. Severe guilt is not only for war or disaster, it can also happen when one person. There may also be danger from the street itself, may have people we do not want Imad to rise cleanly. Some may try to use him. Someone may ask for favors, some may pull his friend into trouble, some may create a situation where Imar must choose between his future and his loyalty. This is a classic but effective conflict. If a friend gets into trouble, will Imar risk his football chance to help him? If he helps, he may lose everything. If he does not help, he may lose himself. These are the choices that build strong drama. Imar's loyalty will be tested again and again. Loyalty sounds beautiful, but in real life is it complicated. Should a person remain loyal to friend even when they make wrong choice? Should a person remain loyal to family even when family controls him? Should a person remain loyal to a neighborhood even when that neighborhood holds him back? Should a person remain loyal to love even when love may cost him his dream? There is no easy answer. This series becomes strong when it does not give a simple answer. Na's loyalty will also be tested if he truly cares about Imar. She must be ready to stand beside him when her world judge him, but she must also be honest with him when he comes wrong. Real love does not only support, it also warns. If Imar becomes arrogant or cruel because of pressure, Naz may be the one to tell him. This could create conflict, but it could also save him. Imar may not like hearing truth, especially from someone he loves, but the person who tells us the truth is often the person we need some most. The romantic tension between Imar and Naz should not move too fast. It would grow through small moments, a look that latest too long, a conversation where both pretended not to care, a moment where Imar protect her but they say he only did not anyone would do, a moment Naz understands his pain without asking to man. Many question these small scenes can be more powerful than big love speeches in a story like this. Love should feel like a quiet place inside a world, but the quiet place cannot stay quiet forever. Someone will interfere, a family member, a rival, a friend, or an enemy may use their bond against them. If Imar's success depends on discipline and reputation, then any scandal or emotional weakness can become dangerous. If Naz the world cares about image, then her connection with Imar can become a problem. Their love may become a scared or it may become a public. fight either way, it will not remain simple. The football dream may also bring a wall reveal of Imar. A reveal is important because Imar needs someone who challenges him not only physically but emotionally. This reveal could be a player from a richer background who believes Imar does not belong. He may love because life is never forced him to fight for bread. Imar may beat him in passion, but passion alone may not be enough. The reveal can force Imar to become disciplined, not just talent. Discipline is a key lesson for Imar. Street talent can take a player far, but professional life requires control. He must control his body, time, anger, word, and choice. This may be hard because his life has always been full of choice. He may not have grown up with stable sport, private trainings, proper diet, or glam morning. He may be expected to perform like a professional before he has been giving professional conditions that unfairs can create frustration. But if he want to rise, he must learn faster than others. This is where thanks guidance matter. Tank can teach Imar that talent is not enough. May talented boy disappear because they cannot control the life around the talent. Imar may think the main fighting is against other players, but can show him that the main fight is against this distraction, a late night argument, a family fight, a friend's trouble, a jealous lover, a wrong deal, or one angry movement can destroy years of work. Professional life is not only about playing well, it is about protecting the chance once it comes. May hear this and still not fully understand. He may think pressure create discipline, but pressure without wisdom create rebellion. May needs structure, not confession. He needs someone to say, if believe you can do it, not only you must do it. This difference can decide whether Imar grows or break. A young person can carry responsibilities when he feels trusted, but when he feels controlled, responsibility turns into anger. This series can also show how poverty affects this discussion making. A rich person can say, "Be patient, wait for the right chance." A poor person may not have the luxury when rent, food, debit, and family needs are pressing. Quick choice become tempting. If someone offers Imar money, even in a risky way, he may hesitate. He may know it is dangerous, but he may also think of his mother, his house, his friends, and the tired face around him. Poverty makes bad choice look understand. That is where the immoral tension becomes stronger. A good drama does not judge poor character for being desperate. It shows why they become desperate. If Umar or one of his friends make a mistake, the story should show the pressure behind it. Maybe a friend joins a shady play not because he is evil but because he wants to help his family. Maybe Biram accepts a bad offer because he believes it is the only way to scare Imar future. Maybe Imar hides something because he is afraid truth will take away his chance. These choices are wrong, but they are human. The next episode can build toward a moment Imar face his first major moral test. He may be asked to betray someone, stay silent about something, or accept help from a person he does not trust. This test should not be easy. If his choice is clearly good or bad, this sense will be vague. The best choice is one where both sides have a cost. If he might choose honesty, he may lose opportunity. If he chooses opportunity, he may lose peace. This is the kind of decision that change our character. At the same time, Ram may make his own risky, scared move. He may talk to someone behind Imar back. He may accept a promise, make a deal, or hide a truth. He may believe he is protecting his son, but the truth may later explode. This would fit his character because he is a man who acts from fear and pride. He may not wait of Imar's permission because the belief father have the right to decide. But when Imar find out, the veteran may feel deep, not because Piram wanted to hurt him, but because he did not trust him. Zara may see this before anyone else. Mother in these stories often feel the storm before it arrives. She say notice Biran speaking scaredly, Imar becoming distant, or Naz presence changing things. She may try to keep the family from breaking, but her one past pain may also return. If Zara has hidden something from Imar, this could become another emotional twist. If Zara has hidden a family secret, can change how Imar sees his parents, himself, and his dream. This series may use family secret to show that the past is never fully buried emotionally. The emotionally them of hidden truth is very important in LT. So Istanbul very character seems to carry something under the surface. The title itself suggests layers above and below, see and unseen. Said that unsaid Imar's visible story is football, but unread it is identity. Biram's visible story is fatherly ambition, but underneath it is failure. Zara's visible story is motherhood, but underneath is this pain. This Nas visible story is love, but underneath it may be secret. Trunk's visible story is guidance, but underneath it is regret. The more those hidden layers come out, the stronger the drama becomes. This section should also speak about Istanbul as more than a city. Istanbul is not dream and the test. It is beautiful from a distance but difficult from those who love under its weight. Some people see the light and luxury, others see a paired bills, crowded busy, narrow streets, and closed doors. The same city gives different lives to different people. Imar is trying to cross from one Istanbul to another, but the city does not let people cross easily. It asks for sacrifices. This visual contrast can be powerful in series. A scan in Zara show are colors, crowded streets, children playing, or walls and people shouting from window. A scene in the rich side may show clean speeches, expensive cars, quiet room, and people speaking with control. One side is poor but alive, the other side is rich but emotionally cold. Imar moves between these speeches, and each space pulls something different from him. He is then one of neighborhood in the upper side. He is the outer side trying to prove himself. The audience will connect with Imar because many many people now that it feels like to be just before speaking. They know that it feels like enter a place and feel that other have already decided your value. Imar's story is not only Turkish, it is universal. In every country, there are young people with talent who must fight class, family pressure, and lack of opportunity. That is where their series can reach viewers beyond its local story. Football is not surface. The real story is the hunger to be respected. Respect is different from fame. Fame is when people know your name. Respect is when people see your worth. Imar may become famous, but will become people respect. Will they respect his family, his neighborhood, his mother sacrifices, his friends' loyalty, or will they only clap when he scores and forget the humanity when he makes one mistake? This is a question the series can ask through every new episode, Imar may also need to learn that respect must begin from inside. If he start hating where he came from, other will use that shame against him. He must not let anyone make him feel dirty because of poverty may have pain, but it also give him courage, it give him hunger, it give him loyalty, it gives him the ability to stand up after feeling his challenges is not to erase his past. This his challenges is carry it dignity without letting it trap him. This is a power matching of behaviors. Success should not mean becoming ashamed of your roots. It should mean understand them better. Imar can change his future without insulting his past. He can enter new place without forgetting old street. He can love Nas without abandoning his friend. He can listen to talk without hating Biram, but to do this, he must become emotionally mature. He must learn balance, and balance is harder than victory. The becoming conflict may push him away from balance. If he feels he may become harsh. If he feels judged, he may become proud. If he feels controlled, he may rebel. If he feels loved, he may become afraid. This reaction makes sense because he is not a perfect hero. He is a young man trying too much. This story should allow him to make mistakes. Warriors do not need a perfect Imar, they need a real Imar, a hero who never makes mistake become boring, a hero who fails and learns become memorable. One possible emotionally peak for this section is Imar facing a public humiliation. Maybe someone from the upper world insult him or his neighborhood. Maybe a rival tries to make him feel small. Maybe an authority figure questions his discipline or background. Imar may want to explode, but he must choose whether to answer with anger or performance. If he controls himself and wins through the action, it will show growth, but if he reacts badly, it will show he deeply the wound of class insult affect him. Another possibly peak is a private fight with Biram. This fight should not be only shouting, it should reveal all pain. Imar may say that his father does not see him because both are speaking from want. Zara may stand between them. They may be time. This cannot stop it. The house may be becoming silent after the fight. Silence after a family fight is often more painful than the fight itself. In that silence, Imar may leave the house and go to the field. The field can be his safe place. Many Hitler's Hettles us use sport to speak when words fail. Imar may run alone at night, kick the ball until his anger because exhaustions, and remember why he started. This kind of science word be simple but strong. It will show that football is not only his dream, it is his language. When he cannot explain his pain to his father, mother, friend, or Nas, he can put it into the ball. Nas could find him there, or Trank could. If Nas find him, the scene becomes emotional and romantic. If Trank find him, it becomes mentor like and wise. If no one find him, it becomes lonely and poetic. Each choice create a different feeling, but the main idea is the same. Imar is most honest. Even he is when he is alone with the game. The field does not ask where he comes from. It alone only asks how much is willing to give. Sit football cannot solve everything. This is important. Some viewers may think Imar only needs to win match, but the series show that a person can win outside and still lose inside. Imar inside my needs emotionally healing as Much as professional success, he needs to make peace with his father, understand his mother pain, protect his friendship, and decide Nas means to him. If he avoid these things, they will return later with more force. The friends may create both comedy and pain in this section. Their skins can give real life after heavy family movement. They can tease Imar. Both Nas joke about fame or imagine how life will be pain when he becomes rich, but behind the joke, where there should be small hints of fear. Maybe one friend say something like, "Do not forget us when you go up there," and laugh, but the language is not fully real. Imar may laugh too, but the words stay in his mind. This is how good writing plants emotionally seeds later. If Imar makes a choice that seems selfish, that small joke can return as pain. The friends may say, "I told you not to forget us." Imar may answer, "I did not forget you. I am hurt. I am just trying to survive." Both lines would be true. That is heart of the dream. People hurt each other not always because they stop loving, but because life puts them in positions where love is not enough. A strong storyline for Sadiq Hassan or Mart could involve money pressure. Maybe one of them wants someone, maybe one need work, maybe one feels unless will Imar gets attention. They could not blame toward risky plan. Imar may not notice because he is busy with football. When the problem grow, Imar will feel guilty. This won't test whether success has already made him distant. It would also show that Will Imar is trying to learn. Problems continue. The neighborhood itself may start treating Imars differently. Some people may greet him with respect. Some may ask him not to become arrogant. Some may try to pull into their own issue. This attention can confuse him. He is not successful yet, but people already act like he belongs to failure. That kind of early fame is dangerous because it can make a young person feel bigger than he is before he has built the strength to handle it. May warn him about this. He may say that the first appliances is more dangerous than the first insult. Insult make you angry, but appliances can make you careless. Imar need to hear this. He needs to understand. But Behram ignore her. He may say, "Mother always worry." This can hurt Zara because her worry is not weakness, it is wisdom. She knows that life can change quickly. She knows that hope can break. She knows that a young heart can be crushed by too much expectations. Her fear is not against Imar's success. Her fear is against losing her son inside that success. Na's word may also react to Imar growing name. Someone may warn her that Imar is not suitable. Someone may suggest he is using her. Someone may say boy like him are not suitable. Someone may suggest he is using her. Someone may say about boy like him are dangerous. These words may anger Nas, but they may also create doubt. If Imar behaves dangerous, this word proudly or hides things from her. This is how outside voice poison love. They do not always need to prove anything. They only need to plant a question. Once doubt enters, even small action look suspicious. Imar may also hear things about Nas. Someone from his sad may say girl like her never stay. Someone may say she is only curious about its word. Someone may say she will love when life becomes hard. Even Imar may act confident, but this word may hurt him. because deep inside he may already fear he is not enough for world. This insecurity can make him push her away from be fear. She can leave him. Many people do this. They choose distance because rejection feels too painful. This is where the line from the promo feeling becomes meaningful again. If Imar say someone will not be with him when he reaches big place, it may become from insecurity, not arrogance. He may be saying you will have anyway, so I will say it first. That kind of emotionally distance is common in bonded people. They reject before begin rejected. They act cold because they are afraid of need someone. If this is the case, waviers may feel angry at Imar but also understand him. Understand does not mean proving Imar may hurt Naz, his friends, or his family, but if the waiting shows the pain behind his behavior, the audience will stay connected to him. They will want to learn, they will want to apologize, they will want to become better. This is how a character stay alive in the audience heart. The second section can end Imar facing a moment of facing. He may stand between the neighborhood and the city, between all loyalty and new chance, between love and ambition. The mood should be tense, not finished. The audience should feel that Imar is close to something but also close to losing sometime. Importance is the best place in have leave this section because it creates hunger for the next part. In the next movement of the story, the pressure should become visible. The streets should begin to move. Biram's choice should create conquers. Naz and Imar's bond should either depend of rag. Tranks should relieve more of his hidden pain. The friends should face problem that Imar cannot ignore, and Imar's football path should bring a new test that force him to choose between quick success and clean success. The main message of this section is simple but strong. When a dream begins to come true, it does not remove problem, it reveals them. Imar's dream is like a light switched on a dark room. Now everyone can see the cracks in the wall. His family's want are clearly, his friends' failure are clearly, his own pride is clearer, and Na's words is clear. The city's unfairs is clearer. The dream did not create all this problem, it only made them possible to hide. This is why Altı, can become more than a story about football. It can become a story about the cost of rising. Imar is not only fighting to become a successful player, he is fighting to stay loyal without becoming trapped, to become strong without becoming cruel, to love without becoming weak, and to live poverty without becoming ashamed of where he came from. These fights are harder than any match. At the section close, imagine Imar standing alone at the edge of the field. While Istanbul shines from far away behind him, Zikria is loud, warm, poor and wounded. In front of him, the city is rich, cold, rich and full of promise. He can hear his father voice telling him to go forward. He can hear his mother silence asking him to be careful. He can hear his friend laughing, but the laughter carries fear. He can remember Naz's eyes full of concussion. He is not ready to answer, and under at all this voice, he can hear his own heart asking the most difficult question: if I win everything, who will I become? The question will follow Iman into every coming episode. It will also follow him when he play, when he loves, when he fights, when he lies, when he tells the truth, and when the face that people who believe they can own his future. For now, he is still standing, he still has the ball at his feet, he still has the dream in his chest, but the road ahead is not longer only about running faster, it is about choosing carefully, because one wrong choice can turn a dream into a person. Section 2 ends with this emotional truth: Imar's rise has begun, but so has real test. The first test has poverty, the second test is opportunity. Poverty showed in how hard life can be, opportunity will show him how dangerous desire can become. If Imar survives both, he may become not only a footballer but a man who understands the value of his own soil. If he falls, he may reach the upper side of Istanbul and still feel value of his own soil. Empty side, the story now stands at that sharp point where every dream shines beautifully from far away, but up close every dream has teeth. Section 1 begins after Imar has tested the first real weight of his dream before he believed the hardest part as reaching the door. Now he understands that reaching the door is only beginning. The real test starts when the door opens and many hands try to pull him in different direction. One hand belongs to his father, who want him to run without looking back. One hand belongs to his mother, who want to him move carefully and protect his heart. One hand belongs to his friend, who want him to stay the same boy himself. One hand belongs to who want him to become strong without becoming blind, and one hand belongs to the world above the world. The smiles will measuring his worth. Imar is no longer only a poor boy with football talent. He has become a young man. People are starting to talk about that sound beautiful from outside, but inside it feels dangerous when no one now. You can fall quietly when people begin to now your name. Even a small mistake become loud. Imar starts to feel his pressure in his body. He wake up with it, he trains with it, he sits at the table with it, he hears it in Brahm voice, sees in this Zahra eyes, feels it and Hassan silence, and remembers it when Naz look at him like she now he is handing something. The dream that once gave him more freedom now begins to feel like a narrow road. Everyone tells him to keep walking, but no one agree on where the road should lead. Viram tells want victory at any cost. Zara wants safety before pride. Trunk wants discipline before fame. Naz wants truth before success. His friend want loyalty before change. Imar want all of these things, but life does not always allow a person to keep everything. This is where his life pain begins. He is not choosing between good and bad. He is choosing between things that all matter. In this part of the story, the first series conquest should arrive. A small secret, a hidden argument, or a careless choice can begin to grow into a storm. May have spoken to someone without telling him, or maybe he accepted a promise from a club. Have spoken to someone without telling him, or maybe he accepted a promise from a club figure, manager, or powerful person. Maybe he believed he was protecting him our future. To Viram, this may look like fatherly duty, but the mark can feel like betrayal. The difference between protection and control becomes very thin here. believe our father has the right to decide when the son is too young to understand. Imar believes our son has the right to know what is being done in his name. This conflict can create one of the strongest emotions seen between them. Imar may discover that people have been talking about him as if he is not present in his own life. He may hear that a meeting was arranged, a promise was made, of discussion was nearly taken without his voice. At first, he may go silent. That silence will be more dangerous than shouting. When Imar becomes silent, it means the anger is going deeper. Biram may try to explain. He may say, I did not forget for you, but Imar has heard this sentence too many times for him. Those words no longer feel like love, they feel like a wall. Biram will not understand why Imar is angry in this mind. He is fought for his son. He has swallowed pride, spoken to people he does not like, and tried to open a door. He may feel that Imar is big and ungrateful. This is what makes this screen painful. Bram is damaged. Someone will believing they are saving them. Biram's strategy is that he sees opportunity clearly but cannot see emotionally pain. He sees the future but not the boy standing in front of him. Imar may finally say what has been building inside him for a long time. He may tell Biram that he is tired of being treated like his father's unfinished dream. He may say that he wants to play football, but he does not want to become a tool of someone else's pride. This word hit Behram deeply because they touch the secret truth of his heart. Sacrifices, but deep inside he may feel downed because Imar has named the thing he would never wanted to face. Zara may stand between them, but this is time her silence may not be enough. She may try to clamp Behram first, then turn into Imar and ask him to not speak with anger. But Imar may not stop. He has carried the pressure for too long. Behram may raise his voice and Imar may raise his own. The house that he's had so many silent worries may finally explode. It will be only a father and son argument. It will be years of poverty, regret, fear, hope, and love breaking through the wall. The most painful part is that both of them will speak from love, but both want each other. Behram may say that everything has had done was Imar future. Imar may answer that a future without choice is not freedom. Behram may say that poor people answer that a future without choice to freedom cannot afford prepared. Imar may answer that poor people still have dignity. Behram may accuse him of forgotten where he came from. Imar may answer that he remembers too. The truth fight between them, it is not only about football, it is about ownership, dignity, and the fight to dream in one's away. After the fight, the house will fall into silence. Zara may sit alone, trying not to try. Behram may leave the room, but with anger. But outside, he may look broken. Imar may walk out into the night because he cannot breathe inside the house. This night walk can become a key moment. Streets may look the same, but Imar will feel different. The shop walls, corners, and familiar face will remind him of who is who is, but also of what he wants to escape. He may love this place and still feel trapped by it. That is the hardest kind of love. He may go to the field they only placed where his heart now how to speak. The ball will be there, simple and silent. No one will ask him to explain himself. No one will tell him what to become. He may start kicking the ball with anger, then with pain, then with exaggerations. Every touch will be word he cannot say. Every run will be a fight against Behram, voice against poverty, against fear, against the thoughts that maybe dream is becoming too be big for him. Tank may find him there. This would be strong choice because strong understand the language of lonely training. He may not ask too many questions at first. He may just watch Imar run until the boy has no strength left to pretend. Then he may say something simple like the ball does not lie, but people do a fair. Imar may stop that, may tell him that every player must learn the difference between people who open doors and people who build catch. Sometimes they look the same in the beginnings. Imar may ask Trank whether he should trust anyone. This question would relieve how tried he is. Trank may answer that truth is not buildness, truth is not giving your life to another person, trust is walking with open eye. He may tell Imar that he can listen to Behram without becoming Behram prisoner. He can learn from without turning into a new father. He can love Naz without making her his escape. He can stay loyal to his friend without letting their fear decide to future. This lesson is difficult, but Iman needs it. He must learn balance because without balance, every strong feelings becomes a trap. May also reveal a small part of his own past, not everything, but enough to show that he now that happiness when a people talent lets other control his road. Maybe he once say a boy lost himself because everyone wanted a piece of him. Maybe he say he once stayed silent when he should have spoken. Maybe he say he once believed talent he was enough when then watched the world break someone who deserved better. Imar may listen carefully because pain feels real. This is different from Biram. Pressure's strength is not trying to warn him, he is trying to win him. But even warning cannot remove this storm. Imar still has to go home, he still has to face Biram, he still has to face the meeting, the offer, the match of the discussion that is coming. The field camp claim him, but it cannot solve his life. This is an important emotionally truth. Sport can give an Imar strength, but he cannot hide inside it forever. Sooner or later, he must speak to the episode he loves and face the people who want to use him. While Imar is dealing with his father, his friendship may begin to shake harder. Hassan may feel that Imar is becoming distant. He may have harder harder Imar. People talking about Imar future. Maybe someone joked that Hassan will become Imar derive one day. Maybe touches an exacting fear. Hassan may laugh in front of others, but inside the one draw he is proud of Imar, but he also feels smaller beside him. Hassan pain is dangerous because he may not speak is directly. Instead he may become sharp, careless, or angry over small things. He may cause Imar of acting different even when Imar has done nothing serious. He may test him with joke. He may ask for favor just to see whether Imar still saying yes. He may create situation where Imar must choose him over training, over Naz, or over his future. This is not because Hassan is well. It is because fear of abandonment can make people act unfairly. Sadiq and Mart may feel the change too, but each a different way. Sadiq may try to keep the group language. He may act like nothing is growing because he hates serious feeling. He Mart may become quiet and watch everything. Sometimes the quiet friend sees The most he may notice Hassan's jealousy before Imar does. He may notice Imar's stress before Hassan admits it. He may know that group is changing, but he may not know how to stop their friendship once easy. One essay and natural how requires efforts that alone show that childhood is ending a strong friendship since world could happen after Imar misses an important movement with them. Maybe they plan to meet but he had training maybe promised to have with Imar choice her the actual reason may be understand but the feeling will start hurt. Hassan may say now we need an appointment to see you. Imar may answer with anger because he's already tried from Biram. The argument may grow too fast. One small missed promise becomes a fight about loyalty. This is how real friendship break, not always through one hug, but through many small moments where people feel unseen. Imar may say he is doing all this for every time. Hassan may ask, did we ask you to become our savior? That line word hurt because it exposed another truth. Imar may believe his success will help in friends, but they may not want to treat it like people waiting for rescue. They want to be seen as but brother, not as responsibilities. Imar good intention can still feel insulting if he speaks from above. Imar may be shocked. He may say he never meant it like that. Hassan may answer that Imar is not wrong to chase his future. Hassan is not wrong to fear began left behind. That problem is that neither know how to say the truth without running into the attack. Their bond is strong, but strength does not mean unbreakable. Even strong bonds need care. Nas may enter this national storm at the worst time. She may try to speak to Imar after the fight with his father or friend, but he may not have space left in his heart. When too many people ask from emotionally answer at once, a person can become cruel without meaning to. Naz may ask what is wrong. Imar may say nothing. She may instant. He may snap. He may accuse her of not understanding his life. She may be hurt because she is trying. Imar may now is wrong even while saying the words, but pride may stop him from apologizing. Na's pain will be different from Hassan pain. Hassan fears will Imar leave the neighborhood. Na's fear Imar will never let her fully enter his heart. She sees him standing behind walls every time she comes close. He turns pain into anger. She may understand, but why? But understand becomes trying. Trying when the same won't keep cutting her. She may tell Imad that she is not his enemy. He may answer that her word is this is a harsh line, but it shows his confusion. He is not only talking to Naz, it is talking to everything she represents wealth, comfort, judgment, power, and the place where he feels small. Naz may refuse to carry the blame from the interior world. She may say that she did not choose every rule of the place she came from, just like he did not choose every want of Zikya. This word is the powerful answer because it makes them equal in a new way, both and shaped by words they do not fully choose. Imar is shaped by poverty, Naz is shaped by pressure and image. Both are trying to become free, but freedom will not come it they keep using each other as symbol instead of saying each other as people. This conversation can change meeting between them. Maybe they do not become closer immediately. Maybe they separate for a while. But a true word has been spoken will not allow Nas to speak as if emotionally understanding in easy. Both must grow their love. If it survive must become stronger than attraction. It must become honest enough to hold conflict. At the same time, the upper side of Istanbul may begin to show its teeth. A person from Nas world, the football world, or a rival circle, many start moving against Imar. The threat may not too loud. It may come through a rumor, a warning, a false smile, or a hidden plan. Maybe become someone say Imar is unstable. Maybe someone suggests his family is difficult. Maybe someone point at this friend and say they are trouble. May someone question whether a boy for Zikria can handle professional discipline. This word can change damage become him before he when gets a chance. This is painful become Imar background becomes both his strength and his weakness. His hunger comes from but people says against him. His loyalty comes from admiration, but people call him arrogant. The same thing that helped him survive at now used as reason to doubt him. Imar must learn how to protect his identity without letting others weaponize it. Rank may warn him that reputation is a second match. The first match is one of the field. The second match happens in room where people speak quietly. Imar not like this. He may think performance should be enough, but the word is not fair. Talent must be protected by wisdom. A player who scores goals but loses control can replace a player with skill, but no guidance can be trapped. Imar must learn to game outside the game. Biram Zahra make Zahra may quality spot rank question, but she may not say it openly at first because Behram would feel attacked. Her position remains difficult. She now Behram is wrong to push too hard, but she also now is pain. She now Imars needs freedom, but she also fears the word will hurt him. She is pulled in every direction. A mother in such a house becomes the keeper of everyone's pain, but who keeps her pain? The question should not be forgotten. Zara deserves her own emotion space. A scan focused on Zara alone could be very strong. She may sit with an old memory, a photo, a piece of clothing, or a quiet prayer. She may remember a time when Behram eyes may show that she messy is not only the past but the people they used to be. Poverty did not only take money from them, it changed their voice, their patience, their tenderness. Zara may understand that the family is not only trying to escape poverty, it is trying to recover the love that poverty damaged. This make the family story very deep. Money may solve bills, but it cannot automatically restore kindness. Success may bring comfort, but it cannot erase years of harsh work. Imar Rise may give the family a chance, but healing will require truth. Biaram must admit his fear. Imar must admit his anger. Zara must stop hiding her pain behind patience. Until then, the house will remain full of unspoken things. The football storyline can now move toward a major test. Imar may have an important trial training session or match where important I are watching. These stakes are higher because his personal life is messy. He has fought with Behram, his friend feel distance. Now his heart is wearing him remorse. Maybe starting Imar enters the field. Distance Naz is hurt. Tranks is warning him more. Maybe starting Imar enters the field. Carrying all of this, the audience should feel that he's not only playing against another team, he is playing against his noise inside his own head. At first, the noise may affect him. He may make mistake up pass may go wrong, a rebel may smile, for someone may whisper that he cannot handle pressure. Imar may feel anger rising. He may look toward the side and see watching with tense eye. He may see calm but serious. Maybe Naz is not there and her absence hurt more than her seen calm but serious. Maybe Naz is not there and her absence hurt more than her presence would make his friends are there but no cheering like before. All of this can sit inside the movement. Then Imar must choose, will he play from anger or from purpose? If he plays from anger, he may try to prove everyone wrong with one selfish move and fail. If we play for a boy and a boy react, a player read the refield. Imar growth can be shown through simple discussion instead of taking a difficult shout to prove himself. He passive to a teammate in a better position. If the team scored, Imar learns that true strength is not always person glory. This lesson can echo is in his life. In his life, passing the ball does not make him smaller. Trusting the other does not make him weak. Sharing the burden does not erase his value. Imar has been acting as if he must cry the whole world alone, but no one rise alone. Even the strongest player need a team. Even the strongest son need a family that listen. Even the strongest friend and honesty. Even the strongest lover needs softness. After the match or training, people may praise Imar Beran may be proud but also confused because the movement of success came from teamwork, not the individual hero is enough. Imar may look for Nas but not find her. That absence can teach him that find that filed and still feel empathy. Accuse someone important is not there to share it. This empathy can push him to see Nas when he find her. The conversation should not be easy. They may try to act normal, but Nas may to allow it. Show may tell him that she is happy for his success, but she cannot be the place where the through his anger every time life hurts him. Imar may want to apologize, but the word may come slowly. He is not used to saying sorry without defending himself. A real apologize requires lowering pride. He Imar that may feel like standing without a more. If he finally says I was wrong, it can be major emotional steps, not a dramatic speech, just a simple sentence. Naz may not forgiving everything immediately, but she will see the effort. This is how their bond can grow. Love does not become strong because people never hurt each other. It becomes strong when they learn how to repair. The learning to repair is as important as Imal learning to score. But just as one relationship began to another may break. Hassan may see Imar apologize, not spending time with her after ignoring to group. This is made deepen his feeling that Nas taken his friend away again. This is not fully a fair, but feelings are not always fair. Hassan may make a choice that starts the next crisis. He may go with the go with the wrong people, accept a dangerous job, fight someone, or reveal something he should have kept private. His action may not be meet, not hurt Imar, but it may create danger for all of them. This series should show why Hassan does it. He want to feel important. He want to prove he is not just he friends of a rising footballer. He want to he want respect. This is a very human need in very friendship groups. When one person becomes successful, others begins to fear becoming side characters in their own lives. Hassan may not have the words to say this, so he acts out. He mistakes become a scream. Seem to me Imar may become angry when he find out. He may say Hassan is running things. Hassan may answer that Imar only cares because it may affect his career. This line will hurt because it may be partly true. Imar does not care about Hassan, but he is not always scared of losing his chance. When people are afraid their priorities becomes mixed. Hassan may feel that Imar's dream now stands between them. Imar may feel Hassan crackless is pulling him back into chores he is trying to escape. Both may feel betrayal. This argument can be even more painful than the one of Bertram, because Imar and Hassan are supposed to be brothers by choice. Finally, family is given but friendship is chosen. When chosen family cracks, it feels like losing a part of the self. Imar may remembers all the time they stood together in the street, shared dream and laugh at nothing. Hassan may remember the Hassan things and feel that they now belong to a past. Imar is leaving behind. Their fight should carry the sadness of growing parts, and Mart may try to stop them. It be may also be forced to take side. This is how conflict can poison a group. If Sadiq defends Hassan, Imar may feel alone. If Mart becomes divided, this divided can become one of the emotional engine of the next section. Miliha may comfort Hassan private. She may tell him that he is not angry because Imar changed. He is angry because he is scared. Hassan may deny it, may say everyone talk like they know, but him Malik may not back down. She may say that being left behind hurts, but restoring the person who is living does not make you move forward. This kind of truth can cut Hassan deeply. He may lash out because he is ready to hear it, because Maliha's role here can be important because she sees the emotional truth without Imar changed. He is angry because he is scared. Hassan may deny it. He may say everyone talks like they know him, but Mali may not back down. She may see that being left behind hurts, but destroying the person who is living does not make you have forward. This kind of truth can cut Hassan deeply. He may lost out because he is not ready to hear it. Mali rule here can be important because she see the emotional truth without being blind by male pride. She may understand that the boy are hurting each other because they do not want now how to say I need you. Instead they say you changed, you forgot us, you are jealous, you are selfish. Under all those association is one simple fear, losing love. Naz may love understand this fear. She may tell Imar that Hassan is not enemy. Imar may say Hassan is acting like one. Naz may answer that pain often wears the face of not mere mean allowing damage. Imar must still it boundaries. He can love Hassan and stay say I will not yet you destroy my future. This is mature reality, and Imar is slowly learn it. Behram may react differently to Hassan's mistakes. He may tell Imar to cut off anyone who become a risk to Behram. The dream must be protected above all of friends are danger remove them if love is a distraction remove it if emotions are heavy but then this is Behram survive logics it may seem practical but it can turn Imar into lonely winner. Zahra may dangerous. She may say a person who cuts everyone the off to reach the top may find no anyone waiting there. This line could stay with Imar. He may imagine himself reaching success alone with no friends, no love, no peace at home. For the first time, he may see that winning alone is not the dream he wanted. He wanted so to save the people who loves, not abandon them. But he also cannot let their problem consume him again. The answer is balance and not and but he also cannot let their problems consume him again. The answer is balance and balance is the hardest thing is the story. The upper word treat may use Hassan mistake. Someone may say Imar an environment is dangerous. A rival may spread the story, and manager may let Biram that Umar must distance himself from the neighborhood if he want a clean image. This is where personal conflict comes, professional danger. Hassan pain becomes a weapon in someone else's hand. Imar may feel furious because his private life is no began judged by people who do not understand it. This can lead to art tense meeting a club figure or manager may speak politely but cloudly. They may say Imar has great potential but potential needs discipline and a clean create. They may not directly installed but the meaning is clear. They want to talent without the life that created it. They want Imar hunger but not his people. They want his story when it can call solved but not when it becomes complicated. Imar say may sit there feeling that they are asking him to cut away his roots. Behram may be tempted to agree. He may say Imar can focus only on football. Trent may want that insulating a young player who is sport system can be dangerous. The manager may simple smile and say this is only professionalism. Imar may finally speak for himself. This movement is important. He may say he will take responsibility for his choice, but he will not ashamed of where he came from. He may say he now his friend have problem, but rich people also have problem. They only hide the better. This word be a strong lines because it challenges the quiet arrogance of the upper world. However, speaking truth may come with a cost. The manager may see Imar as difficult. Behram may become angry afterward. Tank may be proud but worried. Imar may not know whether he helped or harmed himself. This is the difficult reality or dignity. Standing up yourself feels good in the soil, but it can make life harder in system that prefer obedience. Imar must learn how to speak with strength and strategy, not only emotion. Nas can help him understand strategy because she knows the language of that word. She may tell him that he was right, but he must choose his word carefully if he want to survive. Imar may dislike this at the first. He may think she is asking him to soften truth. She may explain that truth can be sharp without uncontrolled. This is a lesson Imar need. A sword must be held properly or it but executes the hand of the person holding it. This section can show Imar slowly learning emotionally intelligence. He is becoming weak. He is becoming more dangerous. He is a better way. A man who can control his anger. Harder to trap. A son who can speak clearly without shouting can challenges his father more effectively. A friend who can set boundaries without cruelty can protect both loyalty and future. Imar's growth is not about losing fear, it is about learning how to use it. But growth is never mouth. After making progress with Naz or Trink, Imar may fail again with Behram or Hassan. This makes the character realistic. People do not challenge in one scene, they move forward, fall back, learn, repeat, and slowly become different. Imar may apologize to Nas, be still, shout, Ah Hassan. He may stand up to manager, but still hide fear from Zahra. He may listen to Tan, but still reject Behram too harshly. This contradiction make him Homan Behram also has chance for growth, but they may resist it. After the meeting, he may blame Imar of speaking too much. Imar may say he was defending his dignity. Behram may answer that dignity does not pay bills. The line would reveal Behram's want for people who have lived long under financial pressure. Dignity can feel like a luxury. Imar may respond that without dignity, money means nothing. This is ideological conflict between them. Behram represents survival at any cost.